Hey guys, Lightning Cloud here. So, I got all my sword stuff over there. All the papers ready to go, good and dried. So normally you're supposed to let them sit for 12 hours, but let them sit a little longer, somewhere around 17-ish. Now I have this. Okay, these are 3 trays that I have. Normally, when I'm going to do what I'm about to do, I need a flat surface. So I would have to take a bunch of those books, try to find the ones that are the most similar size, lay them out so they're flat. Doesn't really work that well. These, I know they're flat. So I did one thing I've always wanted to try, which is basically taping over them and seeing if they work. Which, amazingly, they do. They're flat, and also they have the ability to fold up. It's not perfect, but it's real nice. And then I just have to make sure they're going back down flat. The duct tape's not sticking to nothing it's not supposed to. And there we go. Now I have that sword laying there because it's the same size as the new one we're about to do. And as you can see, it fits on there real nice. I put it down more towards this end because of how close this is to the edge, and I want the hilt to have a good amount of support. So, time to get to work. Alrighty guys, so what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to lay this sword right here, measure everything out, make sure everything just checks out good in size. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this sword as kind of a base to know where to put my panels, or my base pieces, sorry. So, we have our stack of smaller, thinner pieces that are going to be used for the hilt and handle, or the crossguard handle and pommel area. We have the stack of blade pieces that are going to be used for, you guessed it, the blade. So, here's how we're going to do this. So, we're going to do 4 layers. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to go and put a piece right under that hilt area right there. And then I'm going to put another piece right back here. Okay. Now, sadly, that won't make it to the end of the palm, which makes my life a lot more difficult. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put that there. I'm going to move this really quick and put this next one here. Okay. Now, I'm going to start using these bigger ones. Oh, that's 2 stuck together. I'm going to start using these big ones. Now I might end up having too many, might end up having too few. Don't know, that's why I made extra. Put that there. Now if I line this up here, okay. So I end up needing about a half a sheet of space at the end, which is fine. So I'm going to put that there just as kind of a placeholder. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these thinner ones, line up the sword again, and it's going to go about right here. Double check that again. Yep. Okay, so that's going to go about there. So then, what we're going to do, we're going to take our glue, actually, I know, yeah, here we go, I got a pencil right here. So I'm going to mark out where I want to put that on there. Okay. I'm going to take my glue here and put some glue there. Got a brand new spreader. Spin it around. Alright. Now we're going to find the approximate center. Going to be about there. And I'm going to pop it on. Alright. Now it gets a lot easier from here. So, I'm going to take this next piece and just lather it up. Spread it. The reason we spread it instead of just putting it on there, that's to get some air bubbles out so we don't end up just having gaps in there. It's not perfect, but it helps a lot. Okay. Then we're going to line this up there and lay it onto this next piece. Now, given the amount of spacing, we have this right here, which is a pretty small area, meaning that this part of the handle right here is going to be fairly weak, which is kind of a problem. However, thankfully, the blade, since it is done differently, is going to have these, which are almost exactly in half. So that's going to make life a lot easier. So, next one. I'm going to go right on here. And that'll lather it up in glue. Spread it around. Pop it right on there. It's going to take a little bit of readjusting, so I didn't get it exactly where I wanted it. But it is securely on there. So next we basically just go down the blade, layering these kind of like bricks. Now I'd like to reiterate again, this is not my idea. I did not come up with this method. Got it from a guy named Returican. I'll link his channel in the description again, just like I did the last one. All credit for this goes to him. I am just a dude who likes other guys' videos and wants to be cool like them. And plus, maybe some of my subscribers, my nice 12 subscribers, haven't found Returican yet. And if not, I think it would be pretty cool to get him a few more subscribers. So, it'd be nice if you went over to his channel. If you told him that Lightning Claude sent you, he'll have no idea who I am. But hey, maybe he'll see this video. Never know. Be pretty cool. Man, if I got a comment from him on my video, that'd be awesome. Anyways. So, we just continue going up the blade. Trying to get it aligned as best you can. Trying not to slide it either. Okay. Now I'm down here at the end, and I need to have a piece on here. So, I'm going to lay this straight out. I know that's more than I'm going to need on there, but I'm going to lay it straight out, and I'm going to glue another piece on top of it, and then I will cut off whatever excess is left. Sorry, I know I've been out of the frame a lot. My phone is rigged up in like the most stupid way, so. Anyways, here it goes. I'll lay that on there. Okay, now down here, we've got a decent bit extra. I'm also falling over. So, take the sword here, lay it on there, should fit good. Move it down towards the end. That is like the exact size. Okay. Shouldn't need that anymore. We're going to go to the end here. I know you probably can't see. We're going to take the excess that we have and just cut it right off. Just like that. Now, what I have to do is there are gaps under here, underneath here. What I'm going to do, well, first off, I'm going to fill in this gap right here. So I'm going to take a bit of glue, put that right there. Just spread it around. Move my other sword so I don't get it glued. This piece on there. Move it down, let it sit for a minute. How are you guys doing today? Probably should pause the video. Well, I probably should, the recording. But it shouldn't take long. I'm going to flip this over. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my scissors again. Go to this end this time. And cut off the excess. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the same thing on these parts right here. Do that. Spread our glue around. Pop it on there. Okay. So we got that on there now. Now, because I don't want to try flipping it over again, because then I'd have to just flip it right back around again, I'm going to bring this down here, take my knife, and roughly cut it off. Just like that. Alright. Now, over to this side. Do the same thing. And don't ever throw away your scraps, because you'll most likely end up having to use them again at some later point. Okay. Now, move this over and back, do the same thing. Right here. Take that off. Alrighty. Now that we've got that started, basically just start laying up the panels like bricks, do the same thing I just did. And yeah, show you that when it's done. Alrighty guys, so this is all finished. Sadly, I didn't have enough pieces to do 4 layers. I ended up having enough to do 6. So I did 6, which is great because it'll be a hecka strong. Probably very overbuilt unnecessarily, but that's fine. Still got an extra sheet of each size. So, it's a good day for me. So, now what I have to do, I'm going to take some books and weigh down the pieces of this sword so that they don't peel up. Just like that. Alright, so that's all weighed down. Gonna wait another 12 hours for that to dry. And cut it out, get it ready to go. That should be the last part of the video. So the next one's gonna be pretty long. But, alrighty. Peace out.